This is the Life by Design with Angela Weiss podcast. Bereaved Mother's Day, the motherhood no one sees. God, before anything else is said today, we just come to you quietly. For the woman listening right now, the one who feels the weight of loss in her chest, the one who isn't sure how she's supposed to feel today, would you meet her right there, please? No pressure, no expectations, and no need to be okay. Just be near her. You tell us in your word that you are close to the brokenhearted, and today we are holding on to that. Let this space feel safe. Let her feel seen, and let her know that she's not alone. In your word I pray. In your name I pray. Amen. Hello. Take a breath with me. Inhale and exhale. Today's episode is the kind for a mother that doesn't always get acknowledged out loud. The one who still carries love, but also carries loss. The one who hears Happy Mother's Day and doesn't quite know where she fits. And I want to say this gently but clearly. If you have loved a child as your own, you are a mother. I don't just speak about this as a provider. I speak about this as a mom. A mom who's experienced 2 miscarriages, Maddie and Michael, and the quiet kind of loss that the world often moves past too quickly. I lost my daughter Emma in 2021 at the age of 17 in a very tragic car accident. There are moments in life that divide everything into the before and after, and that was one of them. And I want to say something that I believe with everything in me. Jesus met Emma at that crash site, and he was there at that moment when I saw what had happened as well for me. And it's not in a way that made any sense, but in a way that held me when nothing else could. And it's sacred ground. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. That's just a comforting verse. And it's not just comforting, it's something that you cling to when your world changes in an instant. Bereaved Mother's Day exists because there is a kind of motherhood that the world doesn't always know how to hold. Miscarriage, stillbirth, losing a child, complicated relationships, longing for a child who never came. And yet the love, it's still there. Lamentations 3:22 and 23 says, "Because of the Lord's great love, we are not consumed, for his compassions never fail. They are new every morning." Some mornings that compassion looks simply like getting out of bed. And that counts too. So this is why I wrote a book called How Many Children Do You Have? Because that question, how many children do you have, can feel impossible to answer when your story includes loss. How do you say their name? Do you protect your heart? Do you explain something deeply personal in a casual moment? There's no right answer, and sometimes it's different every time. There's only your truth, and your motherhood deserves to be acknowledged in full, not edited for other people's comfort. Psalm 56:8 says, "You keep track of all my sorrows. You have collected all my tears in your bottle." Not one tear has been missed by God. Not one moment is overlooked by him. Grief doesn't follow rules. It doesn't stay in the past. It doesn't stay inside the lines. It shows up in ordinary moments every day, multiple times, in songs and dates and memories and questions someone asks without even knowing. John 16:22 says, "Now is the time of grief, and you will see again that you will rejoice, and no one will take away your joy." And sometimes we hold those at the same time, grief and hope. I want to say this again because it matters. You are still a mother. Your child matters. Your love matters, and your story matters. Isaiah 66:13, "As a mother comforts her child, so will I comfort you." The same love you carried, God is now extending back to you. He is always there. If today feels heavy, if you're moving through Bereaved Mother's Day quietly, If you're holding names and memories that the world doesn't see, I see you, and most importantly, God sees you. God, for every mother listening, especially the ones carrying loss, wrap them in your presence and remind them that their child is not forgotten, that their love still exists, and that their identity as a mother is still true. Hold them in moments that feel too quiet and the ones that feel too loud, and give them peace that doesn't require understanding. In your name I pray. Today, I'll be planting some flowers for Emma. She loved flowers. She loved nature. She loved life. And so living my life the best that I can is very honoring to her. If you're watching, this is my Emma. Honor your child, your day, however you need to. That's okay. If this very short episode has resonated with you, please like, share, follow. On Tuesday, I'll be talking more about attachment issues, when anxious and avoidant attachments collide. And on Thursday, more about permission to stand down for those who carry too much. This podcast is for faith reflection only, and it's not intended as a substitute for your medical or mental health. I may have forgotten to say, I'm Angela Weiss, nurse practitioner, author, and a bereaved mom, and a mom who still has children that are here on this earth. But I've got 3 of those children waiting for me in heaven too. And I'm so thankful that I have the hope. I have the hope of seeing my 2 boys for the first time in heaven and seeing my Emma again. I can't wait to hold them. God bless you as you go throughout this day and the days ahead. And thank you so much for listening.